And welcome. We're live from Rector High School for Northeast Arkansas High School basketball between these two 2A rivals, the Rector Cougars and the Marmaduke Greyhounds. We're just about 2 minutes away from game time. Glad you joined us right here on YHC Channel 21 and YHCTV.com. And these two teams right down the road from each other, about 7 miles, separates these two schools. Very good programs each year, and headed up by Matt Mills for Rector and Coach Ritchie of Marmaduke, and Coach Ritchie, a member of the 500 Win Club here in Northeast Arkansas for high school basketball. So some really good basketball set here for you tonight here at Rector, and one of the finer gymnasiums you'll see around here in Rector. And we appreciate all the accommodations made for us here tonight. Getting ready for this contest here in Rector. Both teams getting off to a pretty good start, both with winning records. Marmaduke with 11-5 record coming in, and Rector at 6-4. This is a very competitive conference down here in the 2A classification. And we're going to get started by recognizing the national anthem. And the starting lineup for the Marmaduke Greyhounds: number 23, Eddie Page. Number 5, Hayden Winberry. Number 10, Tyler Vowell. Number 33, Lucas Dixon. And number 15, Quentin Smith. Again, the Greyhounds headed up by Coach Ritchie for the Greyhounds. And for the Rector Cougars, number 25, Chase Jackson. Number 4, Danny Hager. Number 10, Lawson Ford. Number 5, Garrett Buck. And number 20, Skylar Shockley. And again, the Rector Cougars headed up by Matt Mills. And we're set to go here live from Rector. Glad you joined us right here on Channel 21 and YHCTV.com. Northeast Arkansas High School basketball about to get underway here live from Rector. And a tip up and a quick tip by both players, so they'll re-jump the ball. And the tip goes to the Greyhounds. And a lob pass right out of the gate and missed underneath. A nice opportunity by the Greyhounds to get on the board, but he goes out of bounds to the Cougars. man-to-man offense by the Greyhounds. And a runner put up and good. That time by Lawson Ford. A nice runner in the lane to get the Cougar on the board. Half-court trap by the Cougars. Cross-court pass, driving the baseline, kick back out. Swing to the right wing, open shot on the right side up, no good. And a rebound underneath by Dixon, Lucas Dixon, and he's fouled on the putback, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is charged to Skylar Shockley. That's his first. First shot up and in for Dixon. Second shot up and good. Ties this game up at 2. Pick and roll action, a step through, and it's going to be a traveling violation as Chase Jackson tried to make something happen in the paint. And drive to the lane, dished off, and it's going to be kicked by Chase Jackson, so the possession will stay with the Greyhounds. Ball passed down, deflected away, taken away by Rector. And Hager out front. Drives into the paint and dishes it out to the corner. Three-point shot up and good. And Rector extends its lead out to 3. And up and under move, it's good. As that was Quentin Smith getting the up and under to go. And nice dribbling by Hager. Goes through the legs. Taken away, stolen away. And in the transition with an easy score is Eddie Page. And ball tossed over to Buck. On the drive, kicked out to the corner. Danny Hager with the ball now. Crosses over left, spins back right into the paint with a floater up, no good. And the put back up, strong shot put up by Shockley, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Skylar Shockley to the line, shooting 2.
First shot up, no good for Shockley. The foul is charged to Lucas Dixon. First team foul for the Greyhounds. Second shot up and good. Ties the game at 6. And Rector extending the pressure. And open three-pointer put up and no good by Hayden Winberry. Ball pushed up the court, crossover, thrown to the corner as McCluskey drives and almost deflected away. Regains it, and a three-pointer up, put up by Harden. He knocks it down. Nick Harden for three. Three-pointer in the corner, put up and a little strong. And that's going to be Eddie Page charged with the foul, going for the rebound. Second team foul and first personal foul for Page. And open three-pointer in the corner, put up no good by Garrett Buck. And open shot put up no good. Buck with a rebound, and it's off his hands. Over to the Greyhounds. Got 3:49 remaining here in the first quarter. Rector with the advantage 9-6 here early on. And shot put up on the right side, up no good. And a scramble for the rebound. Pulled down by the Greyhounds. Eddie Page with it. He'll scoop shot up in the lane. And we got a blocking foul underneath as Page will go to the line to shoot two. And the first shot good for Page. And the foul's charged to Garrett Buck. That's his first, and Page gets the second to go. And dish to the corner and deflected out of bounds. And it will stay with the Cougars. 3:05 remaining here in the first frame. Cheeto Martinez out front with the ball. And open in the corner is Harden, puts it up no good. And shot put up underneath. Garrett Buck with the putback, he's fouled, he'll shoot two. And the foul charge to Hayden Winberry of the Greyhounds, his first, team foul number 3. First shot up good for Buck. And second shot up and good. Shot up in the corner is up and good by Page. Cuts the Rector lead to 1. Shot put up in the paint, up and just no good. Pulled down by Marmaduke. As Tyler Val come down on the rebound, and looking underneath was Page, but thrown out of bounds. Turns it over to Rector. Looking for Dixon on that throw. Three-pointer put up at the top of the key, up, no good. Page with a rebound. And fakes right, goes left, and puts up the pull-up jumper, no good. Hager with a rebound. He's pushing it up. Oh, nice fake, goes up at the right elbow, and he's fouled on the shot. He'll shoot two. Looks like the foul will be on Andrew Church. For the Greyhounds, team foul number 4 on Marmaduke. First shot up and good. Second shot is up and good. Extends the Rector lead to 3. And ball thrown away as Page throws it just wide of Quentin Smith. Excuse me, that wasn't Quentin Smith, that was Winberry, but turned over to the Cougars. Lawson forward with it. Working against Tyler Val, goes over to Hager. Spins, goes up with a scoop shot, blocked away. And a scramble on the baseline, picked up by Winberry. Ball passed out front. Now to Page. Now up to Winberry, open for 3. Just a little strong. And 20 seconds remaining here in the first. And we got 10 seconds remaining. Now down to 5. Left hand up, no good. And looks like we had a push foul on the rebound against Skylar Shockley, and possession will go to the Greyhounds with 3 seconds remaining. Inbound goes to Page. He'll put up a runner just inside of half court, and it's just a bit short, and that brings it in to the first quarter. And a first half score of Rector 13, Marmaduke 10. We'll be back with your second quarter coming up.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Here at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden, Missouri, we have a huge selection of pre-owned trucks, and Larry Ellison is pricing them to sell.
Like this four-wheel drive Dodge Dakota, hard to find, priced at just $13,900.
Like this 2011 Ford F-150 XLT four-wheel drive for only $23,900.
Like this sharp 2010 F-150 XLT four-wheel drive for only $23,900.
I'm Harry Blackwell, inviting you to join our family for your next automobile.
And we're back with your second quarter here from Rector, as Rector has the opening possession. Crossed over, another spin move, and Harden passes it out to Hager, and he tries to get by the Marmaduke defender, and we got a blocking foul, as that's charged to Andrew Church, and that's his second. Team foul number 5 on the Greyhounds. Danny Hager on the right side. Could be close to Hager drives the left side, kicks it out. Hager will put up the runner, and it's a little strong, and the rebound to Hunter Easley. He's into the game for the Greyhounds. And just off the hands of Page, as the Greyhounds were working around the perimeter, turns it over to the Cougars. And a runner, and he's going to be fouled on the shot as Nick Harden was fouled, but it looks like before the shot on the drive, so the Cougars will take it out under their own basket. Quick inbound. Hager looking underneath, and shot put up and blocked by Easley, and gathered back up by Ford. And Ford gets it blocked away by Page, but recovered by Nick Harden for the Cougars. Goes cross court to Hager. Harden drives, pulls it back out. And three-pointer put up and no good. Put back by Skylar Shockley. Nice putback. Very patient offense by the Cougars. Gets the putback. Page looks to pass, but is deflected out. And inbounds deflected. It'll stay with Greyhounds. And ball thrown in the direction of Hayden Winberry, but a little miscommunication there. Turns it over to Rector. 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Oh, nice dribbling. Passed out and knocked down by Mason McCluskey. And we got a timeout by the Greyhounds. And we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
And we're back here live from Rector as Rector just hit a three-pointer. Mason McCluskey knocked it down and extended the Rector lead to 8. And Marmaduke called a quick timeout following the three to regroup. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Eddie Page drives, kicks it out. Page back with it, drives left, pulls up just inside three, knocks it down. Nice shot there by Eddie Page. He's got 8 in the game. drive into the paint, runner up, no good. And pulled down, put up, no good. As Page pulls down the rebound. That was Houston Hogful on the previous shot, but on the other end, got a shot put up, and we got a good basket, and that's what's been called, the good basket by Tyler Vowell. And the foul charged to Mason McCluskey, his first. Chance at the three-point play from Vowell, and he misses. And ball turned over to Marmaduke. 3:37 remaining here in the first half. And ball deflected away. And we got a foul charged to the Greyhounds, as that foul's charged to Quentin Smith. That's his first and team foul number 7 on the Greyhounds, so that'll send Rector to the line, which is Lawson Ford. Shoot a 1-and-1. First shot up, a little strong. As Hayden Winberry brings it up, now in the corner. Now up to Dixon. And a drive up in the lane, up no good by Quentin Smith, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Foul charge to Houston Heifel. His first, team foul number 5 on the Cougars. First shot up and good for Smith. Second shot up and good. Cuts the Rector lead to 2. And nice block. And now in the open court. And dished off and missed. Open opportunity for Marmaduke. Now Garrett Buck quickly down the other way. He puts it in. Garrett Buck's got 7 in the game. 2.5 minutes remaining. And on the corner. Pass down. Up and under, shot up, no good. The putback goes for Hayden Winberry. And a foul on the drive before the shot. And the 18 foul, and that's charged to Lucas Dixon, his second. 1-and-1 coming for Skylar Shockley. Shot up and good for Shockley. Second shot up and good. And ball thrown underneath and put up and in by Tyler Vowell. He's got 4 points here in the second quarter. And ball put up by Hager, but blocked away. Nice block, and it will stay with the Cougars. And a quick trap. The Greyhounds trying to bother Hager, but he gets out of it, and ball deflected away. Picked back up by Hager. Now a minute remaining here in the first half. Hager with the drive, and he's going to be fouled on the way to the bucket by Tyler Vowell. That'll be his first, team foul number 9. Sending Danny Hager to the line for 1 and 1. Three-pointer up on the right side, a little strong. Hager with a rebound. Three-pointer up and good by Nick Horton. Hits his second 3 of the game. We got 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Winberry works against Ford. Goes right, pulls it back out. Trying to kill some clock, now down to 15 seconds. Now down to under 10, now 5 seconds remaining, and a traveling violation committed by Cody Ailes. Or excuse me, it's Ailes, and it turns it over to Rector with 4 seconds remaining. 2-1, shot up and no good as that ends the first half. Rector on top of Marmaduke at half, 25-20. And we're going to take a break and be back with your halftime stats and discussion coming up.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help you with your commercial and all of your lending needs. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance. First National Bank, believing in community, preparing for the future.
Deposit your check here or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Did you know New Wave Communications delivers the ultimate screaming fast internet speed? A powerful 50 megabits per second. 50 meg internet delivers the speed, all without those frustrating spirals, lags, and breaks. So I share photos, download movies, and check the weather in a blink of an eye. Plus, using my smartphone, tablet, and laptop at the same time, no problem. With New Wave, my internet became supercharged. Get New Wave internet at an affordable price. Call 1-888-8-NEW-WAVE.
ladies and gentlemen. How about another hand for those little dribblers? They work really, really hard on that. They practice almost every day. I think they did an excellent, excellent job. All right, we're going to draw for the iPad mini now. Before we do that, I just want to say thank you.
And we're at halftime, live from Rector for high school basketball. We got a halftime score of 25-20. Rector in favor, of the lead over Marmaduke, 25-20. We'll go over the first half scores here. The Rector led in scoring by Garrett Buck, followed with 7, followed by Nick Harden with 6. Skylar Shockley with 5. Mason McCluskey with 3. Danny Hager with 2, and Watson Ford with 2. And for the Greyhounds, led in scoring by Eddie Page with 8, followed by Tyler Val with 4, Quentin Smith with 4, and both Lucas Dixon and Hayden Winberry both with 2. Rounding out your scoring for the first half here in Rector. And we're about to get underway with the third quarter here momentarily. And we want to invite you for the Sports Roundtable tomorrow morning, live at 10 a.m. We'll have it live right here on Channel 21 as you're watching. And we'll have a preview of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament coming up the day after Christmas for 4 days. Got the seedings matched up, and we're going to bring all 26 games live from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament once again this year. So we'll have a preview of that tomorrow morning, so be sure to tune in to the Sports Roundtable. We'll also have highlights of this contest and other games throughout the area. So be sure to tune in live Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for the Sports Roundtable right here on Channel 21. And we're ready to go here in the third quarter as Marmaduke opens up with possession. Ball put up on the right side, up and good. Quick score for the Greyhounds, as that was Tyler Val knocking down that 3. And nice jumper put up by Harden, knocks it down. Nick Harden with his 7th and 8th points of the game. Eddie Page fakes, goes in the corner. Ball passed down. Up in the paint, and the basket won't go as Hayden Winberry couldn't get it to fall. Garrett Buck goes over to McCluskey, goes down underneath. Turnaround jumper put up and in by Houston Eiffel. His first 2 of the evening. And nice pick and roll action. Basket up and good. For Hayden Winberry. And looking down to Heifel once again, but pass it back out to Harden. Puts up the deep 3, no good. Crossover move by Page, goes up and scores over Heifel. Nice Bank shot put up and in by Page as he's got 10 in the game with that bucket. Now a 2-point game as Rector still on top with the possession. And ball turned over. Page with the steal. He's out on the break. And goes up and scores it. Ties this game up at 29 as Eddie Page scores. Got 12 in the game. Crossover move, and he's going to be, he lost control of it, but he travels. That was Cheeto Martinez on the drive. Turns it over to the Greyhounds. It looks like we've got a timeout by the Rector Cougars. And we're going to take a break and be right back.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
And we're back live here from Rector. As the Greyhounds have the possession. Eddie Page with it along the left side. Pulls up at the free throw line, up no good. He fouls his shot, gets his own rebound, goes cross court. And baseline jumper put up and good by Tyler Val. He's got 2 field goals here in the third quarter. Gaining the lead for the Greyhounds, and now the other way. Danny Hager gets the shot and the foul. Ties the game up at 31. The foul charged to Quentin Smith, his second, first team foul on the Greyhounds. And Hager completes the three-point play. You have Rector back the lead. Open jumper put up by Val. He knocks it down. He's got the hot hand for the Greyhounds. And open jumper rims out. Rebounded by Page. He pushes it up. And he's going to be fouled on the dribble. As that foul's charged to Danny Hager. Or excuse me, that's Garrett Buck charged with the foul. That's his second, first team foul for the Cougars. Ball dish down to Winberry. Kicked back out. Now to Page. He's open for 3 and knocks it down. Eddie Page. His first three-pointer of the night. He's got 15 with that basket. And we got a foul on the dribble. Looks like that's going to be on Val. His second team foul, number 2 on the Greyhounds. Danny Hager with it out front, works against the zone set of the Greyhounds. Hager open for 3 on the left wing, puts it up a little strong. And Winberry going to pick it up, gives it up to Page. Got a 3-on-2 break, dished off and put up and in by Lucas Dixon. And that extends the Greyhound lead to 6, and we got a timeout by Rector. We're going to take a break and be right back.
Here at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden, Missouri, we have a huge selection of pre-owned trucks, and Larry Ellison is pricing them to sell.
Like this 4-wheel drive Dodge Dakota, hard to find. Priced at just $13,900.
Like this 2011 Ford F-150 XLT four-wheel drive for only $23,900.
Like this sharp 2010 F-150 XLT four-wheel drive for only $23,900.
I'm Harry Blackwell, inviting you to join our family for your next automobile.
And we're back here live from Rector as Marmaduke on a nice run to start this third quarter. They got a 6-point lead. I think they got their first lead of the night here in this third quarter as they're on this run to start this third quarter. They're on an 18-7 run to start this third quarter. So certainly a nice showing by the Greyhounds in this third quarter. And Rector with the ball. Garrett Buck hands it off to a couple of Cougars here. Now a spin move, kicks in the corner to Ford. Ford kicks it out. Driving the baseline, kicks it back out to Ford for a jumper, and a little short, falls his own miss, gets his rebound. Back to the baseline, dishes it down and deflected away, and picked up by the Greyhounds. Eddie Page gives it up to Winberry. He'll put up the quick three, and it's off the mark. Pulled down by Hager. Nice dribbling by Hager. Gives up to Ford for a three on the left side, and it's no good. Tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Rector. Quick inbound, and a quick shot by Garrett Buck. Gets it to go. He's got 9 in the game. And deflected, almost taken away. Looking to Page. He's down, dishes it down to Winberry. Gets the easy 2. Almost taken away by Rector, but turns into 2 points. In the paint, Ford gets the basket and the foul. Lawson Ford with the nice basket. Got a chance at a 3-point play. His first basket of the second half. Ford's attempt on the way, and he nails it. Completes the 3-point play. Extended pressure by the the Cougars, and forces the turnover. Just what the Cougars need. 1:39 remaining here in the third quarter. And traveling violation as Nick Harden shuffled a few steps, turns it over to Marmaduke. Rector applying the pressure, and a nice look underneath. Put up and in by Eddie Page. The assist from Lucas Dixon. And possession over to Marmaduke. And foul charge to Danny Hager. his first, team foul number 2. Lucas Dixon working out of the trap, but that's going to be Skylar Shockley charged with the push foul. That's his third. Team foul number 3 on Rector. Hayden Wimberry underneath, puts up the jump shot, nails the bank shot. Now under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Three-pointer by Lawson Ford. He knocks it down. Nice shot by Lawson Ford. Now we're at 20 seconds remaining here in the third. Eddie Page looks to kill some clock. Take the last shot. Now we're under 10 seconds. Now at 5. Eddie Page looks down, turned over. Now down to 1 second. One last chance. And just off the mark, as that brings it into the third quarter. The Marmaduke Greyhounds on top of the Rector Cougars, 44-40. We'll be back with your fourth and final quarter coming up.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help you with your commercial and all of your lending needs. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance. First National Bank, believing in community, preparing for the future.
And we're back here live from Rector for this fourth quarter as Marmaduke had the advantage in the third quarter. They had a really nice quarter of 24 points scored to Rector's 15, and they gained the lead coming into the fourth, but Rector's starting to fight back here as Nick Harden knocks down a 3 to open up this fourth quarter. Only a 1-point game in favor of the Greyhounds. Eddie Page out front. Lucas Dixon now with it, back over to Page and thrown away, turned over to Rector. And we got a blocking foul as Hager was on the drive. That'll be the fourth team foul on Marmaduke as the foul's charged to Quentin Smith. Fourth team foul. Inbound to Ford. And Marmaduke in a zone set. 2-1-2 zone set. Harden with it, pulls it back out. Rector being patient, half-court offense. And Harden, a nice fake, and puts up the 3 and misses, and he'll commit the foul on the rebound. That's only his first personal foul. Team foul number 4 on the Cougars. Page with it, spins up at the free throw line, rolls out. Hager on the drive, up no good. And a foul on the shot by Garrett Buck. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul's charged to Hayden Winberry. That's his second. Team foul number 5 on Marmaduke. First shot up is good for Buck. Ties this game at 44. Got a chance to give the Cougars the lead back and rims out. Still tied up at 44. Step through by Val, and he's fouled on the dribble. And a foul called on the Cougars. The foul charged to Lawson Ford. That's his first. Eddie Page digs in, and he's fouled on the way to the lane. So it's 2 quick fouls committed by Lawson Ford. So that's 16 fouls by the Cougars. Winberry with the inbound. Looking down, nice draw, play drawn up. Frees up Eddie Page underneath for the easy score. And Coach Mills wants to take a timeout for the Cougars, and we'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Deposit your check here or here or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Did you know New Wave Communications delivers the ultimate screaming fast internet speed? A powerful 50 megabits per second. 50 meg internet delivers the speed, all without those frustrating spirals, lags, and breaks. So I share photos, download movies, and check the weather in a blink of an eye. Plus, using my smartphone, tablet, and laptop at the same time, no problem. With New Wave, my internet became supercharged. Get New Wave internet at an affordable price. Call 1-888-8-NEW-WAVE.
And we're back here live from Rector. We got 5.5 minutes remaining in this matchup. And Marmaduke had a basket underneath by Eddie Page to put them up 2. Rector now with the ball. And nice jump hook put up. No good by Nick Harden. Got a good look. Certainly the one Rector wants coming down the stretch, as Harden's had a really good night shooting. Winberry with it. Goes over. Now to Val. Back out to Page. Drives left. Looking down to Winberry. Nice pass. Now three-pointer up in the left corner. Knocked down by Tyler Val. He shot the ball quite well here in the second half. Got 14 in the game. And nice look for Nick Harden. Can't get it to go. 4.5 remaining. Page gives it up to Winberry. Page with it on the right wing. And out of bounds. Looks like he stepped on the sideline. Turns it over to the Cougars. 4 minutes remaining here in this game. Lawson Ford, top of the key, stares it down, launches, a little strong. Now Hager with it. Danny Hager pulls it back out. And Greyhounds down. He's going to leave open Ford in the corner. Can't get it to go. And that was Andrew Church that was slow getting back up on defense as Cougar got the open shot. The Cougars got the open shot but couldn't convert. It looks like there's a wet spot on the floor. They're going to mop up before we return to play here. 3.5 minutes remaining. Here we go. Eddie Page works against Garrett Buck. And Rector looking to bring the trap, and we've got a timeout by the Greyhounds, and we'll just keep it right here as we got a 5-point game. The Greyhounds leading the Cougars 49-44, and quite a game we've got here tonight as it was all Rector in the first half, but Marmaduke showing a strong third quarter, gaining the lead and hanging on to it so far here in the fourth. So certainly a tale of two halves. Rector owning the first, and now Marmaduke owning the second. We've got 3:24 remaining in the game. Possession with the Greyhounds as Rector has shown some pressure here in the last few possessions, really starting to dial up the defensive pressure and trying to force some turnovers, which they have a few times here in the second half. Page with it. Drives left, spins, goes cross court to Winberry, fakes, pulls it back out. Page with it with 3 minutes remaining. Rector, tight man-to-man defense. Winberry over to Page. And nice pass underneath. Can't get it to go as Winberry was on the far side. Page snuck it in there, but he couldn't get it to fall. And we've got a foul on the way to the basket as Lawson Ford was on the drive. Got a foul on Andrew Church. That's his third, team foul number 6. So from here on out, both teams in the bonus. Hager fakes a shot, kicks it out. Now down to Harden for 3, and he fires long. And the ball picked up by Tyler Vowell, and he's fouled on the rebound, so he'll shoot a 1-of-1, a 17th foul on Rector. The foul charge to Danny Hager of Rector. So Val goes to the line to shoot a 1-of-1 bonus. First shot, no good. Hager with it, and we got a timeout on the floor by Rector, so we'll just keep it right here as we've got 2:12 remaining here in the game, and Matt Mills is going to talk it over with the Cougars, needing a basket here. They've got a few good open looks, but then again, it's Marmaduke hanging on to the 5-point lead here late as we take a look at the Rector band performing during the break here. The Rector fans trying to get fired up here to cut into this Marmaduke lead, 49-44. And just over 2 minutes remaining, 2:12 remaining in this game. And Rector needing a basket here. They've got a few good open looks, especially from three. Just haven't been able to convert. So we'll see what Matt Mills drawn up for the Cougars here. 2:12 remaining. Quick inbound and an wide open three for Cheeto Martinez, and he knocks it down. That's his first bucket of the night. It was a big one, cutting this Marmaduke lead to 2. Eddie Page looks in the corner to Val for 3, knocks it down. What an answer by Tyler Val. He's had the hot hand here for the the Greyhounds, as he's got 17. Another 3 put up by Martinez. No good, and quickly the other way. Page gets the basket and the foul. Nice transition bucket by the Greyhounds off the rebound. And Page has got a chance at a 3-point play. Page's shot up, no good. And Hager on the drive and looks to dish it away, but taken away by Andrew Church. And now Marmaduke, turned over. Page looks to pass it out, deflected away. Lawson Ford open for 3, but blocked away from Page from behind. And now almost thrown away. Almost thrown away, and that's certainly not what you want to happen if you're a Cougar fan, as the referee was standing just in bounds. And it looked like Marmaduke was throwing it away, and it deflected off the ref into Eddie Page's hands, and I believe it will stay with the Greyhounds, as it was a timeout by Marmaduke. So what could have easily been possession to Rector, it will stay with Marmaduke. So certainly tough break for the Cougars, and we've got 53 seconds remaining here in this game. 54-47 advantage for the Greyhounds. And we appreciate you watching live tonight through Channel 21 of your New Wave Cable and online at yhctv.com. And this is one of our probably 68 basketball broadcasts we're going to bring to you this year here on Channel 21. And here we go, 53 seconds remaining. Full court pressure by the Cougars, and Eddie Page breaks the defense, goes up in the paint, a little strong. Garrett Buck with the rebound. As we got 40 seconds remaining. Quick 3 put up, no good. And the rebound put back up and in by Cheeto Martinez. That'll cut the lead to 5 as we've got 34 seconds remaining here in the game. 54-49 advantage for the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds got the possession, pushed it up. Eddie Page had a nice look in the paint, but it was a little strong, and Rector come down with a quick 2, cutting the lead to 5. So maybe we might not see Marmaduke take such a quick shot this time down the court, as they own a 5-point lead with 34 seconds. And I'm sure Coach Ritchie wanted to certainly talk about ball control. Controlling the ball and taking time off of this clock, forcing Rector to extend their defense and potentially foul as we've got 34 seconds, and it's I guess you could say it's a two-possession game. And inbound to Winbury as we got a quick foul. As Hayden Winbury will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. The 9th team foul for Rector. Winbury's first shot, he knocks it down. Extends the lead to 6. He's got 9 in the game with that free throw. Second one on the way, and he knocks it down. Nothing but net. He's got 10 in the game. Now with 30 seconds remaining, Rector needs a bucket, and quick. Hager on the drive, and almost take it away. Buck pass it out, and a three-pointer put up, and no good. Rebounded by Nick Harden, and now down under 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Three-pointer up, no good. And Nick Harden with the rebound, and he's fouled on the rebound with 5 seconds remaining. And he'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. As the foul's charged to Quentin Smith, his 4th. First shot, and it's a little strong, and rebounded by Tyler Vowell. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2, as that's the 10th team foul on Rector. And that'll pretty much put it in the hand of the Marmaduke Greyhounds, as Rector just couldn't get anything to fall here in the last minute or so. They had some good looks, but just couldn't get them to fall. And Marmaduke's taking advantage here late with some free throws, as Tyler Vowell will go to the line for 2. First shot up, and no good as it goes off the left side. And second shot up and good. Extends the lead to 8. And one last shot for the Cougars. And no good. That'll bring it into this contest. 56-49. The Marmaduke Greyhounds on top of the Rector Cougars. And we're going to take a quick break and be back with your final stats and discussion coming up.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Did you know New Wave Communications delivers the ultimate screaming fast internet speed? A powerful 50 megabits per second. 50 meg internet delivers the speed, all without those frustrating spirals, lags, and breaks. So I share photos, download movies, and check the weather in a blink of an eye. Plus, using my smartphone, tablet, and laptop at the same time, no problem. With New Wave, my internet became supercharged. Get New Wave internet at an affordable price. Call 1-888-8-NEW-WAVE.
And we're back here live from Rector High School. We got a final for you, 56-49. The Marmaduke Greyhounds over the Rector Cougars this evening, and what a game it was. And we'll go over the final scores here quickly. Marmaduke led in scoring tonight by Eddie Page with 21 for the night. Impressive showing by Eddie Page with his 21 points, followed by Tyler Vowell with 18, Hayden Winbury with 10, and Quentin Smith and Lucas Dixon both with 4. And for the Rector Cougars, Led in scoring tonight by Nick Harden with 11, followed by Garrett Buck with 10. We've got Lawson Ford with 8. Danny Hager with 5. Also Cheeto Martinez and Skylar Shockley both with 5. Mason McCluskey with 3. And Houston Heifel with 2, rounding out the scores for the Rector Cougars. And the Marmaduke Greyhounds extend the record at 12-5 on the year. The Rector Cougars go to 6-5. And they'll play once more later on in the year over at Marmaduke. It's always a 2-game showdown each year between these two teams, a home and a home. So we'll see them once again later on in the year. Not us personally, but they'll face off once again this season over in Marmaduke. So always a good time to come to see these two teams fight it out each year. We always try to put them on the schedule. It's certainly a good matchup each year. It seems like every year we have a good game coming down to the end. What we got once again this year. And tale of two halves, really. Rector really played well in the first half, had the lead going in to the second half, but Marmaduke came out strong in the second half. Notably in the third quarter, they had 24 third quarter points to Rector's 15, and in the final frame, Marmaduke only had 12, but enough to outscore Rector with 9 in the fourth quarter. So Marmaduke playing strong in the second half to come away with a victory here in Rector. And we're glad you joined us for this evening, and we remind you to tune in for the Sports Roundtable tomorrow morning live at 10 a.m. We'll recap this game among other games that took place this week and other sports news in the area. And notably, we'll preview the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament and other Christmas tournaments in the area that are concluding and also getting underway here in the next week or so. So tune in for that live tomorrow morning, Saturday at 10 a.m. And we'll have all this for you on the Sports Roundtable. And it's only on YHC TV Channel 21 and also at YHCTV.com and SeamoSportZone.com. And that'll do it for us this evening. And again, we appreciate you for tuning in, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the next one. And the next one for us is the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, all 26 games live from Bloomfield for this year's Christmas Tournament. So hopefully you'll join us right here on Channel 21 for all 26 games, starting the 26th, going Friday, Saturday, the 26th, 27th, taking off Sunday, coming back Monday and Tuesday, the 29th and 30th. So we'll look forward to having you along for the ride for the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament once again this year. And that'll do it for us. Till then, next time, take care, everyone. Appreciate you for joining us once again.